Well, let's take a look and see. None of these, these were not that impressive. I thought they're going to be a little bit more so, but it's fun nonetheless. Let's peruse our damage here. So here's the potassium picrate mixture, and you can see that it did nothing. It just dented the can a little bit. There you can see the dent. Yeah, it did absolutely nothing. It made a pretty, decent little pop, but it wasn't really that loud. It sounded like not even as loud as like a little firecracker, like a black cat or something going off. And then this guy here, so I think I've determined that the cobalt azide is nothing but a decent incendiary. I mean, you can see it did nothing to the can. It melted it, but that's only because of the potassium chlorate in there. It made it burn hot enough to blitz through that aluminum real quick. But there wasn't even any explosion, and I actually pulverized my azide this time into a real fine powder and packed it. And still, it is just not impressive. And as you saw, this didn't even give a pop, so there was no detonation here. It was just strict deflagration, and that was it. Yeah, it was fun to do, though. I think I might try a combination of NHN and chlorate, and we'll try that, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, guys, I was too lazy to make another little, whatever you want to call it, label for this. But what this is a 3-to-1 ratio of nickel hydrazine nitrate. And I switched the oxidizer out just because I have more, and this is potassium permanganate instead of the potassium chlorate. So we have 0.6 grams of the NHN, and then there is 0.2 grams, obviously, of permanganate. So let's see how this does. And this is a completely homogeneously mixed mixture. All of these have been. And I just use the diapering method real quick to mix them. So without further ado, let's do this. Oh my God, that was weak. That was weak. That was totally weak. Oh my God. Wow. Alright, well, that, as you saw, absolutely did nothing. There's the can right there. It's nothing to show. I don't know if I need to worry. I don't think my mix was bad. I think the problem there was that this NHN I made about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. It was just a little bit left over I had from some playing with it, and so I don't know, it must have probably decomposed somewhat, because when I tested it before, it gave a pretty decent pop, and it was a very fast deflagration too. The NHN by itself was, so it should be faster even. That's the whole point of putting the oxidizer in with it, and we didn't see that here. We saw it just kind of poof, and then I mean, the flame was relatively slow for what it should be with a energetic and a oxidizer mixed with it. So we're gonna call this day a shit day of energetic testing, and we'll go back to the drawing board and we'll try some other stuff. I might try like a lead picrate oxidizer mix. I've got some ammonium picrate or dunite that I will try with an oxidizer mix. Should have tried those first, actually. I don't know why I grabbed the potassium. And then I was also just curious to see, you know, if I could make my cobalt azide any more powerful. And obviously that didn't happen, so I do have some silver chlorate left, so maybe we'll try some of these mixes with silver chlorate, although silver chlorate shouldn't act really much differently than potassium chlorate. But you know, who knows. Silver is usually a little bit more energetic than potassium. However, that's, you know, only the oxidizer in this case. That's why I don't think it's going to be really much more impressive. It's not like we're talking about like silver azide or silver nitrotetrazole or anything. But okay, so that concludes this video, I guess, and I'll see you all next time. Sorry it was such a dud.